Hello, this is James Smith at GANanalysis.net. Website here is GANanalysis.net. Register, you get a few free reports. Today we're looking at Caterpillar. CAT is the ticker, and we anchor from this low back here in September of 2022, noticing that every 45 weeks you get a turn. So here was a high. Thereafter, 45 more weeks, you got a low, and then a low, and we're off to the races. We got new highs. So how long do you continue to follow a particular cycle? Well, I would say you just keep using it until it stops working. So I would say March of 2026, it's going to be some sort of turn. We don't know what kind of turn yet. As you get closer, you're going to know. Because, we get up here, we get overbought. Maybe you come back and form a higher low and then continue higher. Or maybe you rocket all the way into March of 2026, and that's a selling opportunity. Maybe you take profit at that time. As you get closer to the cycle in question, you know what to do. So just keep that in mind. This is a cycle I've been showing clients for, a couple of years now. And if we started back in 2022, I anchored, I noticed this one, and then after that, I, continued to follow it. So the other thing I would point out here is if you take this low and this swing high, Fibonacci retracement is 61.8%. That gave us support. And some people who are literalists or, total ideologues, they might say, well, you can only use GAN, you can't use Fibonacci. That's just plain stupid. If something is working, you use it, whether it's Elliott wave or GAN or moving averages or anything that you want to use. I don't see why people have to get into the notion that they can only do GAN or they can only do Elliott wave. It just doesn't make sense to me. I took an Elliott wave course many years ago, an advanced course, and I remember talking to one of the students there who said, oh, you can't use 50% retracement, so that's GAN. I'm going like, are you out of your frickin' mind? It's one of the most common retracements, a 50% retracement. It'd be just as stupid as an Elliottician to say you can't use a 50% retracement as it would be for a GAN person to say, hey, you can't look at a Fibonacci 61.8% retracement. It's just, the tools are there. You can be blind to them and be totally stupid, or you can make use of them and say, hey, I don't care if it's Elliott or I don't care if it's Fibonacci. This retracement seems to be working in sync with the 45-week cycle, which is GAN. So I'm going to use both. Time and price, that's what it's all about. If there's anything I can give you, it's this notion that when time and price are in balance, you get a change in trend. And I don't care if it's Fibonacci retracement or a GAN retracement. If that 45-week cycle coincides with support at an important GAN or Fibonacci retracement, I'm going to use it. And sure enough, we got this huge rally in Caterpillar. This is amazing. You got new highs here, and it just looks like there's no loss of momentum. It's just powering higher. That should tell you something. I don't want to get too far into it, but, I have some ideas. If you're interested in corn, wheat, soybeans, and other ags, there's something coming here. So you might want to register. You might want to subscribe for 3 months and check it out, see what you think. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So good luck in your trading. I hope this has been helpful. And again, register if you want that free report. Actually, there's a number of free reports you get once you register. And if you tell me, after you register, if you tell me which market you really care about, I'll go ahead and send you a free report on that market. So I want two-way conversation. I don't just want you to register. I want you to let me know what you're interested in, and I'm happy to send you a free report. So good luck in your trading, and give us a like, a thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks.